So excited, almost arriving at the Queen Mary. Let's get there. Ah! Queen Mary! This is so awesome. Look at this. Let us do this experience. Let's do this experience. So we'll have to go check in, and only then we come to pick up the bags just to see if the room is ready. Already validated. My name is there, so we should be good to go. And the corridor has this kind of shape, which is kind of interesting. So floors are not all leveled. We are living in a museum, or we are sleeping in a museum. Oh, awesome. I don't think these doors are the original, but it must have been where the people boarded the ship. And we end up having a very decent modern gym with all the equipment. And then, of course, it's a museum. And we see the old bikes that they used to do exercise. Or on the other side, I don't know, like practicing bull ride. Ah, cool. Wow, look at this promenade. Oh, wow, it is incredible. Look how beautiful it is. So classical, this nouveau. My God, these guys traveled in style. And the promenade is covered. Look at this. This is where they would enjoy looking through the windows. It's a pity that the day is raining, so I'm not sure I'll be able to film a lot of the promenade decently. Anyway, it is such a cool experience. I'm just loving it. Coffee. Well, it is not in the style it used to be, but anyway, let's get our coffee here. I think back in those days, they were also cautious on not getting fat on a ship. Look, yeah, we've got a scale to keep control of your weight. These areas are huge, so large, incredible. Nothing like the modern cruise ships, are they? Just amazing. Look at all the space. Well, of course, there's not a lot of people on board, like 6,000 passengers in one ship, but it is such a cool environment. Elevators. It does feel like a luxury, posh. I don't know, but whatever we imagined that history would be like. Anyway, these are non-operable. The operable elevators are outside the ship. From the decks in the ship, we have this access to elevator shaft, and there is where we have the operable modern elevators. Every door I go to is locked. But this one seems to be a nice room for conferences. Maybe a conference on cruise ships or historical cruises. So yeah, we do have some interior rooms. We have this big corridor. On the other side, we've got ocean view rooms. And it's funny the way they made this. It's always this corridor, smaller corridor in the big one. And then you've got one room to each side. And these are quite large rooms, which, like mine, have all that space that makes kind of a suite. Incredible, isn't it? Wow. This is awesome. Oh my God. This is awesome. This is early days, not even cruising back then. My God, this is fabulous. I just feel fabulous. Eisenhower suite. Really historical. It's not much of a base, but it does feel interesting. The quantity of connecting places and corridors they have to go all around the ship. Oh. Another conference room. I think they just forgot the door open and I just came in. I'm researching. I counted at least 5 staircases from the front to the back of the ship. And I must have reached somewhere that I'm not supposed to be. With Cunard, we do know that they have the dressing policy and they enforce it quite well. But their officers certainly did have nice suits or uniforms. I don't know what to call it. An upcoming episode. Subscribe to this channel to see me on the Queen Mary 2. I do have a cruise booked. I do enjoy my afternoon tea. I can only imagine getting some cake and scones here. And this is the sun deck. Beautiful view. I imagine as if we were docking somewhere to go for a large ocean travel. Outside, big space, and this is above the other space that I just showed you. And look how beautiful this is. And check the funnel. One thing I didn't do when I boarded here was the master drill. I wonder why we have here this telephone booth. It can't be from the original, can it? And that is a nice thing we always find in cartoons. See? Where somebody enters it to go under the ship and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Oh my God, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to visit the Queen Mary. This ship is wonderful, and the fact that they made it into hotel is just awesome. So I have to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for recommending to stay here during this pre-cruise event as I board tomorrow. Thank you. I think I was not correct when I told there was no master drill. Look here, embarkation room. This is where they explain you how things work around the cruise. Not a cruise. I'm always forgetting about this transatlantic, about the ocean liner. Oh my God, look at this. Beautiful. I can only imagine, having a ball dance here, orchestra back there, having a show. Wow. And this is the King's Saloon. Look at this amazing, beautiful place. I can only imagine what happened over here. This must have so much history. If the walls could talk with us, they must have like a million amazing stories, Look at this. This is the King's Saloon. Beautiful. Shops, sweets. If you have a sweet tooth, come here. Check this. Frankenstein, Dorian Gray, and Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. It's so in the theme, isn't it? I need to get my ship model. Found it. Here it is. Queen Mary. It's going to go into the collection, and I'll post a picture afterwards together with the other more modern cruise ships, yeah? I didn't have enough time to see all of this ship. I just think this experience is simply amazing. Honestly, I think you should have like a couple of nights here and maybe generate another set of memories. Come with the family, create romantic moments. It is so good. I'm loving this experience. I hope you too. I'm so looking forward to my transatlantic on Queen Mary 2. As you've seen, there are 2 ships, so it feels awesome. Subscribe to the channel and hopefully see you on the Queen Mary 2 tour or otherwise in any other cruise ships. This is an hotel, is a bit of an exception to everything else, so hope you enjoy it.